What are social issues? Social issues, social problem, social evil, and social conflict refer to any undesirable state that opposes the society or part of society. This is an unwanted social situation which often raises problems continue that is harmful to society. Social problem cause many problems by factors that are beyond the control of one person and cause many conflicts for moral reasons. The drawback of all social issues, there are many drawbacks to all social issues. This include social issues are situations that have adverse and harmful consequences for society. Social issues arises when people live from nature or society from an ideal situation. Social issues are situations that have adverse and harmful consequences for society. Social issues arise when people live from some nature or society from an ideal situation. Almost all social issues have some common origins. Many of them are interrogating, and if one solved, the other will also resolve. Social issues have massive logical impact on society and, and can affect any part of it. Social issues need a common approach to solution. Almost everywhere societies in this world have social issues. India is struggling with many social issues such as the caste system, child labor, illiteracy, gender inequality, superstition, religious conflict, and many more. It is a critical time for society to free itself from these undesirable social evils. Major social issues in India, the main social issue in India are briefly will discussed in the following order: caste system, poverty, child labor, illiteracy, child marriage, dowry, gender inequality, domestic violence against women, starvation, terrorism, sexual violence and harassment to women, child sex abuse, communalism, dowry system, superstition, religious conflict, untouchability, child trafficking, overpopulation, etc. The caste system is a system for determining the class or assigning a status to people from birth. The causes, effects, and solution of the caste system in India are described as the main reason for creating the caste system in India is the caste assignment based on professional specialization. Four classes of the caste system. Four classes include Brahmins, priesthood, priesthood class, Kshatriya, a class of warrior and ruler, Vaishya, a commercial class, Sudra, the lowest of four traditional class involved in household member and workers, etc. The caste system has many disadvantages such as promotes inequality, undemocratic by nature, false differentiation in superiority and inferiority. It increases the difference between people from the upper and lower caste. People fall victim to the caste. Education will help people realize the disadvantages of the caste system. There is a need for broad social change for equality. There should include special classes in school that give children value and moral education. Thanks to better learning and economic progress, people belonging to different castes mix and cooperate. Poverty means a situation in which it does not fulfill the basic needs of people. This is a vicious circle and means no money or material goods. The significant causes of poverty are when resources and opportunity are limited and the population is high. There is an unemployment situation that ultimately leads to poverty. Poor people will always have to rely on others to survive. Poor food quality can lead to poor nutrition. Poor people have less freedom to choose their profession. Poverty can affect the morality and self-esteem of people living in extreme difficulties. It also causes stress, which ultimately affects interpersonal relationships. Low living standards prevail among poor people. When many people live in poverty, the opportunity for developing the country's economy become limited. Increasing employment opportunity can control debt. The government should take further steps towards charity trust and some transparency when spending money in these social institutions. The education system should reform and initiative to attract more children to attend the school. Child labor is a system of involving children in any business activity. Child labor means involving underage children. The main reason for child labor in India are unemployment, poverty, illiteracy, and a low standard of living. If the above problem resolved by Indian society, then the country will have fewer social issues. When the family is poor, they often have no choice but to send their children to work because of parents' unemployment. Children do not receive a proper education and forces to engage in child labor. Adverse effect of child labor is a cruel practice. It hinders personal development, destroy their childhood. Child deprives the opportunity to play, make friends, dreams, relax, and enjoy all critical aspects of a healthy, desirable childhood. Children are the upcoming pillars of the country, and engaging them in child labor will weaken these pillars. The primary solution to problem of child labor is provide education and knowledge to children. If the parents' income increases, children get an education and government will have to take further steps to enforce labor law properly as the employment opportunity of adults will increase. It reduces child labor. Child labor is an unfortunate and disturbing phenomenon that unfortunately still needs to be eliminated in many parts of the world, including India.